everyone, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I sell all of the fabulous Stampin' Up! Products that I share with you here on my Facebook page, on my Instagram, my YouTube channel, my blog. Today I am late because I was Christmas shopping. And I got quite a bit done, and my sister Anne was babysitting Miss Maisie. So Maisie is upstairs playing with Danielle and Buffy. So thank you all for tuning in and giving me a few moments of your day. I know, especially at this time of year, that time is a very precious thing, and I promise not to take too much time today. Please say hello when you pop on. Good morning, Wendy. How are you? Hello, Danielle up in the living room. So I wanted to share today, this beautiful calendar that I created. I created one last year as well. It's an easel calendar. Hey, Diana. How are you? So this calendar I created, I've created 40 so far. Hi, Sandy. I've created 40 so far, and I have popped them all but this one in the mail. So I have to create a few more. I've been sending them to all of my customers. So this gorgeous, gorgeous paper is the, let me just grab it here, the Best Dressed 6x6 designer series paper from the new mini, I keep wanting to say holiday, mini catalog that will be live for customers on January 3rd. As you can see, I went through basically the entire package of paper. I ordered some more this morning. I just have a couple of the prints left from this package, but I've ordered more and I FedExed it so that it would get to me quickly, although I only have 10 more calendars left. So once they're done, they are done. So the base is the petal pink. And then I'm using some lovely lipstick. So I just chose the different patterns that would go together. So some of my customers got purple. They're in the mail now, so I'd have to think. So it was Blackberry Bliss and Purple Posy. Was quite gorgeous. So there was this pattern here was a calendar with then this was a base part as well, and then we have this pattern here. This paper is absolutely gorgeous. You made tons as well. Yeah, it's wow. This paper is so beautiful. Believe me when I say you absolutely need it. So then we've got this pattern here. Yeah, it should be first on your list of ordering in the new year, because although the opposite side is fun, I personally don't think I would use the lipstick pattern, but like, look at this. It's just gorgeous. So yes, and I am using the Honeybee Cling Stamp Set with, there's got a couple different bees, your beehive, a couple flowers, and then of course your sentiments, and then the coordinating dies that go with it. So we've got the beehive and my heart here, and as you can tell, I'm hoping my camera picks up that wink of Stella that I love. And sorry, I just hit my camera. I've curled the leaves. Oh, it's been a long day. I've curled the wings of my bumblebee to make it appear like it's buzzing. It's on this hive. So my heart and my wings are both colored in with the Wink of Stella. And then my sentiment here, each day is a new beginning. I absolutely love that sentiment. Sandra, I got them from my girlfriend. Where is I'm looking on my desk here. My girlfriend ordered a bunch, and now, oh, here it is. Tailored Expressions. Amazon does not sell in Canada anyway. So this is the Tailored Expressions is where they come from. So my girlfriend Elizabeth Green had ordered a bunch, and I got in on it. She ordered some for her team and that. So yes. So she is in the United States, Tailored Expressions. So we split on it because of the shipping charges to Canada. So yeah, so I love that sentiment. Each day is a new beginning, and what a beautiful reminder every day, if you've put this on your desk, to take a look at and just remind yourself that, you know what, if yesterday was a bad day, today is a new day and it's a new beginning. So let's get started here. Let's move all this stuff out of the way. All of the measurements will be on my blog on Saturday. So, and of course you cannot order until January 3rd unless you are a demonstrator. And if you're not a demonstrator yet, you can join my team. I just want to make sure that this is cut properly because it's not. No, and you know what? I have to scoot over. It's not cut fully. All right, so you're going to have to give me 2 secs. I'm going to pull in a full sheet of my Petal Pink. Here, I'm just going to bring in my trimmer, and obviously that's was just an offcut from my massive production line from the other day. So this is an 8.5 by 11 piece of Petal Pink, and I'm just going to slide it in to cut it in half to 4 1/4. And just slide that, and then I'm going to flip this around to 5 1/2, and the lighter gray is the scoring, so I am just going to score it. And there we have, the base is all ready to go. Okay, so under my giant mess. So I've got all of my Christmas shopping bags are all just dumped in the bedroom on the bed, and I'll have to go through later on to see what all we picked up. Okay, so let's just set that to the side. So my colors are So Saffron for the beehive, lovely lipstick for the sentiment, and my Tuxedo Black Memento ink. I imagine you could go darker than the So Saffron, but I wanted a light and subtle look to my beehive. So you're just going to stamp that, just like that. Close that up. And then my bee, I'm going to ink him up. And you can see the style of this stamp set. You can see how it's heavier on the edges of the wings. That is the way the stamp is designed. Okay, and we're just going to stamp our bee there. Move that to the side. And my sentiment strip got moved somewhere. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So my sentiment strip is 1/2 inch by 4 inches. Move that out of the way. I don't know why I just lined that up on the grid paper when I need my pierce mat. Okay, so each day is a new beginning. I have inked that up, and I'm going to stamp that right in the center. As best I can when I can't get right over it. Oh, missed it. There we go. And then close that up. Move that to the side. And then my colors are light Pool Party and light So Saffron, because I am continuing on with the light color. And you can see the bee has this pretty little scallop here and line. So I'm just going to lightly color over that. Now you could use a darker, like a Daffodil Delight or even Mango Melody, to make it a little bit of a more vibrant colored bee. But like I said, I wanted to keep it nice and subtle. And then I'm not applying too much of the blue, the Pool Party, because I don't want the wings to be super dark. I just want that hint of color on there, basically. And there they are, both colored. And ta-da! Here we have them die cut out, as we have the matching dies right here. So next I'm going to bring in my Wink of Stella to color the wings. Give it a gentle squeeze so that you see more of the liquid coming into the barrel. My dining room table was full of calendars for a few days. For the first time in, I think, probably 3 years, I did not have a blog post Monday because I was so busy with family birthday, family Christmas, and making calendars and getting my customer packets ready for the mail that I ran out of time. So there we have the bee, as you can see, is all colored up. So we're just going to let that dry for a moment. And let's bring in this super adorable little mini cutter. This is available for demonstrators right now to pre-order. It will be available as part of the Celebration offering in January, from January to March. You will get, I showed you on the my last live, you will get this adorable cutter, which is, I love the size of it, and your designer series 6x6 paper sampler. So this has got a few sheets from the different designer series papers, other than the specialty is not in there. So this is the 6x6. So when you're cutting your 6x6, to be able to get the most out of it, I thought it would be a really good idea to show you how I cut my designer series paper down. So I'm going to cut it to 4 inches, leaving me that 2-inch strip here, because that strip there I can use. It's 2 inches by 6 inches. I can absolutely use that on another card. And then my pieces on my card front are 2.5 inches, the 2 pieces. So we've got right here to the 2.5. And then I will be able to get another calendar made out of that. So I'm going to just move that to the side. So that is the top piece. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing. And because this has got the directional pattern, I want the stripes going horizontally. So I'm going to slide that over to my 4-inch mark. And slice that down. And then slide that around and bring it to my 2.5. That out of the way, and I'm done with my little trimmer. Okay, so then I'm going to bring in my silicone craft sheet, and my lovely lipstick is cut to 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And the way I did this, because I'm going to have a gap in between the 2 pieces, so I'm putting some of my Tombow liquid glue, and I'm going to slide that. I'm going right to the top there, and I'm just looking to make sure that I'm even, because it's not the full size, so I want to make sure that I've got the even space on the side and the top, and then pressing that down. And then I'm going to flip it around and do the exact same. Now the back, see the back of this one is perfume bottles. The designer series paper has 2 sides, so if you don't like the one side, flip it over. Chances are you're going to like the other side. Okay, so same thing here, and I can see I'm off just a smidge there, so just give it a little tug to make that even. And then, as you can see, because this is 4 inches, see, that's going to cover that perfectly. And I'm just going to place that and then lift that up to make sure that it's not, you don't want it crooked. Okay, so then I'm going to take my glue . Slide that on there. Okay. Now, my little piece here, this is right here. It's already scored, as you can see. So it is 4 inches by 4 1/4, and it is scored on the 4-inch side. It's scored at 1/2 inch, 2 inches, and 3.5 inches. And you're going to, I use my bone folder, you're going to fold it and burnish it. And you're going to make it into like a little Valley Hill Valley is what I call it. So it's just like that. And then we take our tear and tape. I absolutely love my tear and tape. Something like this, you want it to be a very good, strong adhesive to hold it. And I'm just going to right along the bottom. And then the other side. And then I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool and I'm just going to pull that edge up. And I'm going to take my centerpiece and I'm going to line that right up at the edge and press. And then if it comes out the side just slightly, no worries, not a big deal. If you haven't quite, so you can see I'm just taking just that hair off because I don't want that to stick out. So now it's flush. So now I'm going to take the other end, and it's okay that it's not right there. I've got enough tear and tape on here. And now I find the easiest way is just to take this, holding this, and close it. And there you have it. Easy peasy. Now let's get our beehive on here. So I'm gonna put some dimensionals on the back. So are you guys done your Christmas shopping? Are you all ready? I just have a few more things to do, I believe. I'll know better once I take everything out and look at it. So I'm just centering it. I can tell that the is and a is a, that is basically the center of my card calendar front. So I am just going to put that there, lift that up. I'm a little high there on the one side. There we go. All right, so I need to, what I did was I counted down 6. This is just my little OCD kicking in here. I counted down 6 of the white stripes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here, and put a dot of glue. And this is where your Take Your Pick tool comes in super duper handy, because to pick up this little heart is going to be very tricky. So you take your Pick tool with your little putty end and just pick that up. And I probably put a little bit too much glue on there. And then I'm going to take my pokey end and just press that gently down to make sure that that glue is adhering. Okay, and then my bee is probably, I'm figuring it's dry enough. So what I did was I curled up first on both wings so that it's like that. And then I'm not pulling too hard. I'm just curling it the opposite way, just a gentle, so that gives you that fluttery look, I like to call it. All right, and then I'm going to take a dimensional and I'm going to put it right up near the top of the bee's head, because I'm going to have my bee sitting here. Okay, and then just take, holding it by the wings, and you can see that I've got my bee is the dimensional is completely on that beehive. Then I'm going to take my Wink of Stella. This is easier to do when it's glued on, and you want to give it a moment or two to make sure that it is adhered. Otherwise, you're going to be pushing it around as you're Wink of Stella-ing it. So my tear and tape again, because you're going to be pulling off each month as it passes. So you want to make sure again that you're using a good strong adhesive, that it's not going to pull right off of the front. All right. Okay, and then we're going to center this. I butt this right up against the edge of that strip, and I just judged as to whether or not it looked fairly even on either side, and press down, and then pull that off, and there you have it. That was fairly quick and easy, wasn't it? The hardest part I found was coming up with all of the patterns that I wanted to go together to make for all of my fabulous customers. So, thank you so much for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed my project. Please, if you did, sharing is caring. I would love it if you shared my video. Thank you for all the hearts. That's awesome. Share my video with any of your friends that you might find that would appreciate my crafting. Please leave me a comment. Even on YouTube, if you're watching the replay, please click the subscribe button at the bottom. That way you get notification every time that I do go on. I post a video. Yeah, so that is it for me today. I have some unpacking of bags to do and sorting through. Now, next Thursday is Boxing Day. So we don't have anything on the go. We have family Christmas on the 25th and again on the 27th. So I'm not sure if I will be live or not. I will post and let you know if I am coming on. But in the meantime, Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. Enjoy the break. I hope that you spend some quality time with family and friends. And we will see you again very soon. Bye for now.